Hey there, YouTube, it's TJ.
And I'm Dave.
And today we're going to be bringing you on a journey to financial Valhalla with our certified excellent guided meditations.
So sit back and relax as we take you on a journey towards making millions of dollars.
Picture yourself as a poor person, a broke-ass scrub, a no-cash weasel, a destitute, cleaned-out, needy little toad begging its mommy for milk money. You're not wealthy. Think of all the things you may want. A house in the country, a new car out in the country, doing donuts on your haters' lawns.
So you decide to make a change. You call up your most ambitious friend, Gordon, and you say to him, "Hey Gordon, let's stop being penniless swine and start being rich baller millionaires with stupid big mansions."
Gordon says, "Heck yeah, my brother, let's wake up richer than when we went to sleep." So you open your wallets and empty your pockets and count the 17 dollar bills between you and Gordon. How are you going to turn those 17 clams into a cool millio and become rich baller millionaires with supermodel lovers?
You decide the way to build wealth is to start a business, and the way to start a business is to find somebody who needs something. You head to Times Square, New York, the birthplace of American commerce. "Excuse me," you shout. "Does anybody need any help?"
"Yes," shouts one man. "It's rapper, producer, and entrepreneur Jay-Z. I have an exciting opportunity, but I need fellow investors," he says. So you and Gordon take the 13 yams and 40 cents you have left after spending subway fare to get to Times Square. You hand it to Jay-Z.
"Is this a joke?" Jay-Z says. "I'm doing a deal for 11 million bones, and you come here with just 13. You're obviously not investors." He looks you and Gordon up and down. "You're stars."
You and Gordon are whisked away in Jay-Z's limousine, heading straight towards Carnegie Hall, the birthplace of American music performance. You are thrust on stage with Beyoncé, Jay-Z's wife, and she asks you to just riff on it for a minute. You and Gordon, being the cool, chill fellas that you are, decide to drop your most heinous of rhymes.
The audience goes silent. Normally they'd be cheering at witnessing such a display of rapping ability, but as if in unison, they all decide, no, this is important and we need to show our respect in silence. Jay-Z walks up and whispers in your ear mid-verse, "Your raps are better than mine and your voice is better than my wife's. Now's your shot. Tell them your Venmo."
You give them your Venmo. You and Gordon curtsy at center stage of Carnegie Hall to an adoring but silent audience. You run backstage to check and see how much you earned. A whopping 35 hundo units of cheddar. You take that 35 hundo, buy 35 hundo scratch-off tickets, and win $1 million chicken quesadillas.
You're so excited. You and Gordon high-five each other, hug, and kiss each other on the mouths. "This is great," you both exclaim. "We are now rich baller millionaires with fame and fortune."
You then stop and realize that 1 million beans divided by 2 is 500,000, and being a 500,000-aire isn't as baller as you had dreamed. You and Gordon immediately turn on each other.
Gordon pulls out his battle axe, and you pull out your sword and shield. "I had a dream that it would come to this," you say to Gordon. "I don't want to have to kill you, but I do have to become a rich baller millionaire with a private island." Gordon looks you sternly in the eye. "Samesies." He cracks his neck, and you stretch your hamstrings in preparation for battle.
You decide that Gordon is total weak sauce, and you fight all the way out into the street to Broadway, the birthplace of American stage combat. You battle all the way up and down Broadway.
Theater goers pour out from their venues in droves when they hear what's going on, deciding that this drama between you and Gordon is far more entertaining than anything even New York's best playwrights could come up with. "Go get him, Gordon," one bystander shouts. "No, screw Gordon," another yells. "I'm on your side," he says, and points to you.
You realize that this is really getting the crowd going. So you take out your phone, open the YouTube app, and hit the YouTube Live button. With a phone in one hand, a sword in the other, and a shield in the other, you fight Gordon to the death. You then get an email notification from the CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki, or whatever her name is. "Hey fella, I dropped $500K in you and Gordon's Venmos because you're making YouTube so much money with your content."
"I have great news," you say. "I won't fall for your tricks," he shouts, and lunges at you. You step out of the way, but he lunges again and again. "No, we are both millionaires." "Well, I know I will be," he says, as he throws himself at you once more, even more wildly. "Stop, Gordon, stop," you plead. "You're going to have to kill me," he says, "or I will kill you. This is the way."
Gordon thrusts, and you respond with a defensive strike to Gordon with your shield. You send him stumbling backwards into the street, where he is hit by a taxicab. His head goes through the windshield, slicing his jugular. Gordon bleeds out in the blink of an eye over the course of 43 minutes while you wait for the ambulance to arrive.
"Gordon," you say. You show him your phone. "I wasn't lying. It was true." He looks you in the eyes and holds up his phone. He says, "I just Venmo'd you," and dies. You are now a rich baller millionaire with $2 million and a dead best friend. You suppose that what Jay-Z said was right.
More money, more problems. Wow, that was pretty wonderful. If you like this, don't forget to check out our other videos, like and subscribe.